Hey there everybody, welcome back to my channel. And welcome to a day in my life. So I'm pretty sure that today I'm going to be finishing my zero draft of clone novels. So I thought I might as well bring you along for the ride, show you kind of what my writing routine is like, especially on this momentous occasion. I will admit it's probably going to be a little bit more writing than usual because I'm really gonna push to the end no matter how many words it takes to get there. Because right now I have just hit the finale. Like, shit's about to go down and I think that'll keep the words hopefully flowing today. That's what I'm hoping for. And then if that fails, I'm hoping the vlog will keep me accountable. I just really want to finish this zero draft. I want to finish it so that I can edit it, so that I can send it to people so that they can tell me if it's shit or not. But yeah, so you are catching me at the very beginning of my day. It is 9:12 in the morning. All I've done so far is feed my dogs, let them outside, they're out there right now, and then whip my hair up into this ponytail that really did not take any effort. And then I put on like a very minimal amount of makeup. And then I'm wearing my glasses today because when I write I have to wear my glasses because my contacts dry up so fast because I forget to blink. So yes, glasses, a necessary writing tool. But before I get writing, there are a couple things that I have to get done today, so let's get to it. So first things first, every morning I like to fill out my daily planner. This is the Erin Condren 2020 daily planner for April through June. I have all 4 of these and I used them last year. I love them. I switched to these from bullet journaling because for me, bullet journaling was just a little bit too much effort. Setting up those spreads was fun, but just I didn't have time for it. I didn't have the patience for it. So I switched over to something that would allow me to do similar stuff to the bullet journal while also not having to fill out everything. So you can kind of see the setup I have here. I have morning, and in the morning I like to take my vitamins and check my email, and then during the day I like to work out at some point, and I'm very loose with the definition of workout. If I do like 5 jumping jacks, I'll count it. Or my mom and I have been taking walks with the dogs, so I count that as a workout. And then in the evening, I have to take my pill. I like to read if I can. It definitely helps me sleep better if I read beforehand. And then floss, which actually I just flossed. I know it's not evening, but it counts. But yeah, so I like to fill out my checklist in the morning and then, you know, check things off as I go. So I'm gonna fill it out right now. Also, I'm not one of those people who uses a fancy pen. This is literally a Financial Plus pen, and yeah, I just use a basic black pen, and I use this one specifically because I have a million in my house, so if it runs out of ink, I can switch over to another one and it'll be like the same color and type of ink, which I'm very particular about. I am such a type B personality in so many aspects of my life, but for some reason, stuff like this, I get very type A. I couldn't tell you why. But anyway, yeah, let's fill this out. Okay, and there we go. This is a shorter checklist. Sometimes I have really long ones. But yeah, and then as you can see, like here, if I had something specific to do at a certain time, like 3:30 p.m., I had a meeting for the community outreach teen theater that I was going to be helping with this summer. That is kaput, but you know, had a Zoom meeting to confirm that it was kaput. So that was a fun meeting. But yeah, so stuff like that I'll put into the appropriate time slot. If you're interested to see what a blank spread looks like, this is a blank spread and you can do whatever you want. Like I did morning, day, and evening, but you could do chores, appointments, something else, I don't know. You could do whatever floats your boat. The only problem I really have with these planners is that Saturday and Sunday are on one page, and so it makes it hard to do like this type of thing with them. So I just try to put my daily habits right up here, and then if I have like an appointment or something, I will just put it over here instead, which like usually I tend to use this space for stuff like birthdays or just stuff that doesn't really have a time slot. It's just a general today is type of thing. So yeah, I make it work, but it's just a little bit annoying, just in case me filling this out made you interested in checking it out. But yeah, so that's that for that. So yeah, now I think I will go downstairs and get started on all the things I have to get done today, including writing. But first, delicious. Okay, so before I can start writing, I do have to upload today's video really quickly. Today is in the day I am filming, because I finished editing it pretty late last night, so I wasn't able to render it and then get it started uploading on YouTube. And if I want it up relatively in time, it needs to happen now. Okay, video is uploading, which means I can now finally start to write. Oh, but before we get started, this is where I'm at word count wise right now. 54,933 words, and I am just about to start chapter 14. So, alright, wish me luck. So it is 11:18 a.m. I have just hit 56,759 words, which means in the past hour I have written 1,826 words, which not too shabby if I do say so myself. But I was kind of slowing down and I did need a bathroom break, so I figured I would just update you guys on my progress. Also, I thought I'd talk a little bit more about what I'm actually, working on right now, because I did say that I am finishing up clone novel, and I did say that I am in the finale, but I want to get a little bit more specific. I want to explain what's going on right now. So clone novel is a mystery novel, which means the finale is the part of the book where the mystery is solved, everything starts to come together, there's the big, obviously, climax, and I'm really, really proud of what I've written so far, and also what I have outlined to write in the next couple of hours. And since I'm using the Save the Cat outline, which I've talked about in previous videos, that also means I'm using the 5-step finale for this book. Now, the 5-step finale won't work for every book ever. It really didn't work for a QK rom-com novel, but for a book like this, it works really well. So the 5 steps are gathering the team, executing the plan, the high tower surprise, dig deep down, and then execution of the new plan. And so far I have finished the gathering of the team and executing the plan, and I am literally just about to get into the high tower surprise, which is the part that I have been looking forward to for literally the entire time that I have been writing this novel. And the high tower surprise for this book is something that I didn't come up with until pretty much right before I was about to start writing it. It was kind of that last piece of the puzzle that I needed for the whole story to come together and make sense and work. And when I realized what my high tower surprise was going to be, I was like, oh, duh, that makes so much more sense than what I was trying to force to happen. So yeah, I literally, since day one starting drafting this novel, have been looking forward to getting to this specific moment. So that's also kind of why I took a break, because I needed to recenter myself, refill the well a little bit, so that when I get to writing this really exciting part of the finale, I am totally inspired, totally energized. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I hope it turns out good. I'm excited to write it. I think it will. So far the finale has been going really, really well. Also, the super fun thing about how I use the Save the Cat beat sheet is that so many things have changed since I outlined this book, because I let myself explore, I let new things surprise me, and so there's a couple of new elements that I hadn't expected when I originally outlined this finale that are going to come into play here at the very end, and I'm so thrilled to include them. I think they're going to make it that much more dynamic. So with that said, I'm going to get back into writing. So I've decided that I'm actually hungry. So I'm going to get myself some breakfast before I start writing, because the last thing I want is to be focusing on my growling stomach while I'm trying to write the best part of the book. Want to come inside? Depending on your personal taste, you either think this looks amazing or absolutely disgusting, and either way, I do not blame you. And while I eat my delectable bowl of oatmeal, I am going to be watching Trail to Oregon by Star Kid, because I haven't ever seen this one yet, and I started it last night. It's very funny. So, okay, now it is 12:40 and I am ready to start writing. I ate lunch, I fed my dogs lunch, and so I think we're good. I think I should have no more distractions. So, time to get writing. It is now 2:07 p.m. and the finale has been written. The book isn't done yet. I still have to do, you know, the final wrap up of the story and everything, but the big climax is done. I wrote it. It took so much out of me. I am exhausted right now. I'm still gonna finish the book today. I'm gonna do it. I am. But I think I'm gonna take a tiny break. I'm going to reward myself for finishing the finale by having some pie. I have some chocolate cream pie that it has my name on it, and then I'm going to watch maybe a YouTube video or something just to kind of let myself decompress a little bit from writing such an intense scene, and then I'm going to finish up the book. I think this chapter is going to be my last chapter, so I'm going to write that and then I'm going to be done, bitches! So right now I am sitting at 58,928 words, almost at 200 pages. I think this zero draft is going to end up being just about 60,000 words, maybe a little bit over that, which means the first draft will probably be close to maybe 65, 70,000 words if I'm lucky. And so in total today I have written 3,995 words. So we're probably going to be around 5,000 words by the time I finish this, which is a lot. I normally do not write that much in a day. And I will take a nice big slice for my nice big word count. Are you jealous of my pie? Because you should be. And now it is time for Dylan is in Trouble and Pie. Woo. Hey, zoomed in. What's up? Okay. There we go. Okay. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. I am ready to finish this bitch. I've put it off for long enough. I watched way more YouTube videos than I said I was going to, and now I'm ready to buckle down and get this done before my dad comes home and I get distracted. Okay, let's do this thing. Oh, hell yeah. With a grand total of 60,774 words, 204 pages. And it is 4:41 p.m. on the 7th of May. Okay, so I finished my book. I just finished my Rocky Lap. I don't know if that's going to end up in the final cut of this video, depending on how embarrassing it is, but that is a tradition that I have done ever since finishing my very first book ever. I play the Rocky theme song, and I take a lap, and I do a little goofy dance just because I feel so good about having finished. It's a victory, so I take a victory lap. But yeah, I am feeling totally great right now. Honestly, this is one of the best things I've ever written. I'm very proud of this book. So now I guess I'm just going to take a couple of days away from the project, sit on it, think about it, and then come back to it and start revising it to first draft quality so that I can then send it off to Lexi and Gabby and my mother so that they can read it and give me some critiques. But yeah, I just keep staring at the words "the end" and like the spinal page that I'm so proud of, and wow. But just because I finished the book, that does not mean my day is over. I've still got stuff to do. I'm about to go on a walk with my mom and the dogs, so I'd better go get the leashes on the dogs. They are snoring at my feet right now. I'm sure they will be thrilled when they find out what we're about to do. But yeah, so peace out, and I will see you when I see you.
2,000 years later.
Hey guys, so it may or may not be a brand new day. It also may or may not be a brand new week, and it may or may not be the day before this video has to be posted. This is called a procrastination problem, children. If you or someone you know shows signs of having a procrastination problem, get help. God knows I haven't, and look how I turned out. No, but what happened is that after my walk with my mom, I kind of just crashed, honestly. I think what happened is that after spending so much time really focused on finishing my book, it just took a lot of brain power, and I think it just sucked it all out of me. Not to mention that little jaunt I took around the basement. That definitely sucked something out of me. So yeah, once I got home, I just kind of went to my bed and didn't get up for the rest of the night. So now I find myself in the position many days later of having to wrap up this video. I know I told you the final overall word count of my document, which was 60,774 words, but I don't think I told you how many words I wrote over the course of this video, what my one writing session yielded. So the answer to that, my friends, is 5,843 words. Not too shabby. Definitely on the higher end of the spectrum of the amount of words that I'm able to write in a day. Also, fun fact, I went back and looked at my Twitter because I like to document my writing process on Twitter as well as here on YouTube, and I like to mark whenever I hit certain milestones and when I start new projects. And so I found the very first tweet about this novel, clone novel, and it turns out that I finished this draft almost exactly 3 months to the day of starting it, which is actually kind of starting to turn out to be a bit of a magic number for me. Cute Gay Rom-Com novel I think only took 2 months to draft, but I'm pretty sure Space Pirates took 3 months, and now this one took 3 months. So 2 to 3 months, I guess, is my zero drafting timeline. But yeah, overall, I'm really glad that I decided to film this process, film myself finishing a zero draft. I'm really proud of this book. I've actually started revising it now. I gave it like a day to sit, and then I jumped into revisions, and I'm really proud of it. This is probably some of my best writing. I usually have trouble with balancing all of the different aspects of writing. You know, I usually tend to drop something, which this time was kind of voice. I don't know if I dropped it. I think it just was a little bit inconsistent, so that's a big thing that I'm working on. Also getting in more physical descriptions of the characters, but imagery wise, I'm pretty proud. I've got some really great metaphors in here. I really like the character. I really like the story. So there's a lot that I'm really proud of that sometimes I've had trouble with in the past that I feel like I'm getting better at. And this revision where I'm bringing it up to first draft quality is fixing a lot of those problems that I did have. And so yeah, it's turning out to be one of the best things I've ever written, which is really cool. I mean, I guess you'd hope that it would be the best thing I've ever written. Like, I should be getting better with every new project, ideally. So I'm just saying, I guess, that I'm glad that that was the case, that I am getting better with each new project. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for a day, for keeping me motivated to finish my book. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Also, friendly reminder, I do have a Patreon. It has one single tier, the $1 or more tier, where you can get a lot of really cool perks just for donating $1. So if you are interested in checking that out, the link is in the description down below. And finally, I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!